When Lucy Hatcher looks out at these rolling hills and lush pasture land near College Grove, Tennessee,
well, we're looking at the dry cow lot right now and some hay land.
she can't help but notice the interstate highway that recently claimed a significant portion of the Hatcher family's dairy farm.
It took about 60 to 70 acres through the middle of the farm.
The tight-knit farming family, whose ancestors settled this land in 1831, knew the highway would increase traffic, but they never imagined finding construction equipment and building materials directly across from their farm. As they look out their windows, farmland is being converted to more than 800 home sites. So with development right at their front door,
It's going to be just cars and cars, lots of parking. That's another issue.
Lucy and her brothers knew that changes had to be made to ensure the future of their family dairy operation. For decades, the Hatchers sold their raw milk to a dairy co-op. But fluctuating milk prices and escalating farm costs made it difficult for them to stay profitable.
The prices fluctuate a lot, and right now they're at rock bottom. So it's really hard to sell raw milk and pay all your bills.
We just knew that that was not solid enough to be able to hold on to the farm with taxes rising and property value rising. So we just started visiting farms, tossing ideas around.
One idea that stuck was to create their own brand of all-natural pasture-derived milk. Coming up with the logo, the Happy Hatcher cow, and a strong message of family heritage was the easy part. How to process the milk, that was a bit more challenging.
1602 time.
With no processing facility on site, the Hatchers began working with Middle Tennessee State University in Murfreesboro. They owned a small dairy processing plant on campus.
We learned the steps and the procedures of sanitations and bottling and mixtures and calibrations and that kind of stuff.
Within a year, sales of the Hatcher brand of chocolate, skim, and whole milk were doing so well, the family decided to build their own processing plant on the farm.
They milk the cows one day, it's in the bottle the next, and on the shelf. And there's not very many people that can say that.
They attribute the distinctive flavor of their product to the 60 or so cows on their farm, Holsteins, Jerseys, and Brown Swiss. The cows graze year-round, rotating through more than a half dozen different pastures filled with seasonal grasses. The cows on this farm also get their fair share of exercise.
Our girls stay quite fit because they have to climb up the hill to the good pastures or up on the hill away from the barn. Ooh, they like that, don't they?
The cows then stay in the field and under shaded trees all day, returning to the milking parlor late in the afternoon.
I think people want to know where their food's coming from, what they're eating, how the animals are treated.
Wallace says they've benefited from efforts to buy local and support Tennessee agriculture. They built a small store on site to sell directly to the public, not only milk, but Hatcher family farm tote bags, coffee cups, and chocolate-covered cow patties.
It's got a whole gallon and a 2% gallon. That gonna do it?
We're really confident, feel really confident that it's going to work because we're in a definitely not a very strong economic time to be doing what we're doing, and the response has been wonderful.
The recent development near the Hatcher's farm has changed the face of rural lifestyle here, but the family hopes it may also offer opportunity, customers for the new dairy products their farm is creating.
And I think our new neighbors will appreciate the way we run things. And I do believe that we can, forge on into the future and hold on to the farm.